Hi, sorry a bit late. We've had a little tickle in the system. So welcome to the London Buddhist Centre. If you've not been here before, I think quite a few of you have on the home retreat. This is the main shrine room, and my name's Jnanadaya, and I'm here with Guillaume, who has been up since earlier, 7, 8, 10. He's done every session since 7 o'clock, and so I'm very grateful to him to be here. And what we'll do today, so the broad title for today is enjoying stillness. So we'll do qigong, but I wanted to introduce some sitting qigong. So what I'll do is I'll do a kind of combination of standing and sitting. So if I'm sitting and you don't want to sit, then do keep standing. But the great thing about qigong is you can do it sitting, so it's good. I think Colleen's sister's here, hopefully in a wheelchair. So qigong can be done in a wheelchair or sitting down. So that will be the little emphasis today. So let's start by, as we usually do, by swinging the arms just to warm up and to get the blood and the qi flowing. So feet hip width apart, knees slightly bent. I'm just going to swing the arms. I'll come on to how to do the sitting in a moment. It should be fairly straightforward. I've tried it. And the main thing here is just to relax, for the hands not to come higher than the heart, and not to touch. So you want to keep the hands apart, no higher than the heart, and relaxing. If you want something slightly more vigorous, you can lift your toes on the upswing, and you can also extend your fingers a little bit as well. So I'll do this from the side. So just, whoops, slight technical error. Just swinging the arms, lifting the toes if you wish. So I'll do it for, if you want to sit down and do this, let's try it. So I guess you would need to sit a little bit forward and just sort of swing the arms. Try not to bash into anything. So all we're doing is just starting to move the blood around the body a bit more freely, and also the qi. It's just very good for one, or for me and you. I want to say it differently. And if you're sitting, just to be as grounded as you can be. If this is uncomfortable, then just maybe just sit with your hands on your legs, facing upwards, fingers slightly spread. We'll come back to this position a bit later as well. But this is something I do quite often if I'm sitting down. It's one of the qigong positions. So if that's not, if it's not comfortable to swing your arms, just come back to your hands on your legs. Good. So I hope you're still swinging. I'll come and join you. I'll just do it from the chair for a bit. And then stand up. It's probably not best for swinging your arms, but it's doable. So I'll say I was in a group today with Helen and Sarah, who've been coming. So hi to you if you're here. A very, very nice group, actually. It's lovely. The breakout groups, if you've been on home retreat, I think have been lovely. A nice way to meet people, and quite similar to actually being on retreat. Sense of closeness that somehow develops fairly naturally. Yeah, so it was very nice group. And if I do my own qigong practice, I'll normally swing my arms like this for about 10 minutes. We won't do quite that long. I do it that long because I like it, and also I think somewhere along the line I've heard that that's a good length of time to do it, and it has very good health benefits just doing this. And come side on again. So we're just relaxing, trying to enjoy the sensations of swinging the arms. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. And not thinking too much. Or if we're thinking, that's fine, just allow the mind to do what it wants. So I've said before, you can do Qigong watching television if you want, or in this form anyway, or listening to music, or talking to your friends. Just be confident the Qi does its thing, and just get out of the way, really. And if you want, you can bounce from time to time. Some people like to bounce quite a lot. I tend not to, for whatever reason. Guillem's quite a bouncer. I think Guillem's become quite famous, I think, in this last week. People are sort of saying, thank you, Guillem, on chat. And maybe thank you, Maitre Pandu, or Jnanadaya. Good. And just a reminder that today we've got Sangajit and Kuslasara at 3:30 doing the mindfulness of drawing, or I think it's called the mindfulness of drawing. So that will be, I'm going to do that. I think it'll be really good. Well, they're both. Sangajit's a friend of mine. He's very very energetic, I'd say, and Kuslasara's lovely, and I'm just kind of excited to see what they'll do. Oh yeah, and Guillem says he's going to post the link to that now. All the links actually to the program, he's also posted those as well. I think they've been updated lately, so you can find those in the emails to Bhadramati sends out in the mornings, or on LBC Online. You can also find them exclusively or not exclusively in chat right now. So that's this afternoon, and then this evening is Poetry East of Maitre Band, which again is going to be really good. He's talking about 4 poets that he loves, 4 American poets, I believe. And if you've been attending his meditation classes, you'll know he's just very engaging. And, well, particularly on poetry, actually, he's wonderful. So do come to that if you're at all interested. And it will be followed by a puja, 7-fold puja, a Buddhist ritual at 9 o'clock, led by Jnanadaya. And I come side on as I chat. And that will be, I think that will be wonderful as well. So whether you've done a Buddhist ritual or not, do see, do turn up and see what that's like for you. I remember my first Buddhist rituals being a little bit taken aback, actually. People were throwing themselves on the floor, and I wasn't expecting it. But actually, I really liked it somehow too. Yeah, so do turn up for that if you like. So that's 9 o'clock tonight, and Poetry is to 7, and then 3:30 is mindfulness of drawing. And tomorrow is the last day of the home retreat. So beginning at 8:30, I think, with meditation with Maitreya Bandhu and the closing ritual at 10. Okay, I think let's come to a stop. So we'll do a slightly different warm-up. So I'll do it sitting down. You can do it standing up. So let me sit down. So this is the brocade. So it's eight different exercises. Each one will do 8 times. So eight sort of repetitions. And the first one, kind of bring the hands together, interlink the hands and place them just above the head. And then just going to push out, come back. That's one. That's in breath, out breath. 2. 3. 4. 5. That's 7. 8. Okay, good. And we'll just come back. Rest the right hand on the belly, left hand on top. So these are internal stretches. So it's just really good to do an internal stretch as well as external stretches. So that's the first one. Second one, I might not get the order quite right, is we kind of start off here again. We're just going to push the left hand down, raise the right hand, look at the left hand. Then come across. Right hand down, left hand raised. 2. 3. 4. So we're just looking at the bottom hand, then we kind of cross over. It's 5. Okay, and then right hand on the belly, left hand on top again. So these generate a bit of heat. Okay, the next one we'll do is kind of come in and push out. Breathing in, pushing out. I think this might be an extra one. Okay, and then right hand on the belly again, left hand on top. So don't overextend or overexert. Do work within your own limits, and stop if you need to as well. So just work, kind of find the balance between gentleness and a little bit of working on the edge a little bit, but certainly don't push it too much anyway. Okay, that was the third one. Right, fourth one. Okay, so this is going to be. We'll do two versions of this actually. So kind of come up to what's metal, and we'll just kind of from metal into fire. Back, down. So breathing in. That's 2. 3. 4. That's 6, I think. 7. 8. Okay, a little rest. So the next one I'll do the half sitting and half standing up, just to kind of give people standing more of an idea. So this time we're going to incorporate a twist. So we'll kind of come up as we did before, but as we turn into the fire, we'll just have a little twist. Come back and down. So breathing in, turning around, little twist, coming back and down. So not overdoing it. That's 3. 4. Okay, I'll do the next 4 standing. This is called, I think, cows staring at the moon. And last one. Good. And coming back to resting. Okay, so we'll do a little stretch, like kind of like a ballerina stretch. So if you're sitting, you want to put your left hand on your right leg, and then we're just going to stretch over like that. If you're standing, you want to have your left arm kind of touching the right leg, and you can just sort of lean over. But sitting is kind of good for balance to have the left hand on the leg, or you might just topple over, which we don't want. And you kind of maybe just stretch a little bit, come back, and then on the left leg, sorry, and then stretching to the right. It's quite a nice stretch, isn't it? You might disagree. Okay. That's 3. Okay, I'll show the rest standing. So if you're sitting, just carry on as is. Actually, I probably should have started off standing. I hope you're still standing, if you were standing. So I'm not quite sure where we were. Let's say we were 4. So the 5th one will be, we just want to go, yeah, so the weight is on the left leg. I think this is right now. We'll come back. And then weight on the right leg. That's 6. 7. So yeah, the opposite leg is where the weight is slightly off the ground. 7, and then again. So not overdoing the stretch, just enjoying it. Little bounce. Great. I think think that's 8. Good. That was good. Good. And then the next one is a sort of is a bit of a punch. So you want the right thumb. Actually, the thumb's inside the hand. So you put the thumbs and then just fold the fingers over the thumbs. Hands at the side. Start with the left hand. So we kind of just punch out. Cross over with the right. And you can clench your teeth as you kind of have the final punch. Do 2 more, I think. Okay, good. All right, so there's that one. Kind of lost count where we are, but I'm sure it's all right. Good. And then right hand on the belly, left hand on top. And then we will do a, I'll show you actually. So on the in-breath, we kind of bring the hands up. If you're sitting, you just bring the hands down, head down, and come up. Show it standing. So depending how flexible you are, you can go lower or higher. I'm not particularly flexible, so I'd kind of go, and then just come down and up. And you can progressively go lower if you wanted to. Do the last sitting down. Okay. Okay, good. And then hands on the belly again. Right hand first, left hand second. Just working out whether we've done everything I think we've done. Yeah, I think we'll finish off with the last one. So the hands kind of swim around to the kidneys. I'll show you from the side. And you sort of rub the kidneys. And then you can breathe in. And you can kind of swim around again. Rub the kidneys. Breathe in. So I'll do it standing. So you're kind of swimming around to the kidneys. You can bounce a bit if you want. Sideways on. And then breathing. Kind of swimming. And again. Okay, we'll do 2 more sitting down and then we'll do something else. Okay, so just swimming around. So when we're bouncing, we're massaging the internal organs. And the last one. Great, that's fantastic. We'll just shake out a little bit. Maybe roll the shoulders. And the other way. Okay, fantastic. All right, so we're going to come into Qigong proper. So again, I'll start off sitting, and then I'll do standing, and then probably sit down again. Okay, so we'll start off with metal. So metal is for the lungs, and we just sort of bring the hands up as if you're holding a large beach ball. The hands are around chest level, sort of directed at the lungs. And just softening, so softening the shoulders, breathing into the shoulders, relaxing the elbows, relaxing the hands. The hands are slightly spread. So this is metal. You're looking ahead. Somebody was asking about whether, so I've forgotten your name, but whether you can do Qigong with your eyes closed, or I think you said you found it actually pleasurable to do it with your eyes closed. Sometimes I do it with my eyes closed, and I really like it as well. I think traditionally, well, what I've heard in the classes I've been to is it can make you a little bit dizzy sometimes if you kind of close your eyes, then you open them again. So you definitely don't want to fall over. And there's something about being alert as well. So the idea you're kind of looking ahead, eyes kind of a soft gaze, but definitely looking ahead. But if you want to, then do close your eyes. But I think it's probably best to keep the eyes open. But I wouldn't be too hard and fast about it, or worry too much if you want to close your eyes. Okay, so if you